Here are my telephone insulators that I made. You see, I choose a colored glass, clear, colored, clear. That's on the left side. And then on the right side, and inside those insulators is a little LED wafer about the size of a quarter. You can kind of see, the two leads coming off of it there. And two wires come out, a plus and minus. And the wires run on the back side here. And they run along there. And they run up there. And you get a power supply, usually from the Goodwill or St. Vincent's or someplace like that. They sell those for a couple of bucks. And you figure out what size voltage you need to run the DC load of those LEDs. And you wire them in to the switch of your house. And when you flip it on, the lights come on. I'll show you those at night. That's a blue LED out there. These all are all white. And that's a ditto pattern for this one over here. Blue on the end, white in the rest of them. So let me show you the back. The back ones are new. I just brought the back ones down with me this trip and installed them. I put them across the beam that holds up the back porch roof. And I put them on the outside instead of the inside. And since this is only a 4x6 instead of a 4x8, I shortened those wooden mounting bracket things. I cut a couple inches off the end of them. But my grandpa had all this stuff in his garage. He had barrels of these insulators because he had his own phone line that he had to maintain. And he had those old mounting things that held the insulators to the poles. And so I latched onto those, brought them home with me, and found a use for them. A nice old insulator there, green glass one. And some old Model A V8 hubcaps off of wire wheels. So I'll turn these on. These are wired the same way. There's the wires up there running along the top of the beam. They come together here and they go to a little constant current thingy into a power supply off a laptop computer and down into a voltage that supplies my outdoor backlight. When I flip my light on, these come on, and they're all colored. You can buy colored LEDs. There's multiple different colors. I chose these 4 and some white ones, and they look really cool at night. And if I want the white porch light on, I got this little switch here, both front and back, that I just push, and everything comes on. So if you're interested, I can do a video that shows you how those are made. They make nice little night lights and all kinds of things. You don't have to use those wooden brackets. You can use basically anything. Metal tubing, tree limbs, just about anything works.